This is my boy, my homeboy. Our headliner has performed at Flappers. He's performed at the Comedy Store. He's been featured on FBI's Most Wanted list, and he's not fucking lying. You can look his ass up. Chris Wright!
What's up, you beautiful people? Yeah. Dude, I'm like the only ugly motherfucker here, man. That's kind of cool, kind of weird. Hey, dude, how cool is this? Kicking it on Halloween weekend on a rooftop on fucking Sunset Boulevard. You guys are badass. Hey, and my people, I gotta say this real quick, dude. The support you guys have given me has humbled me to the point where I don't have words to tell you how grateful I am for you. You guys listen to this. This isn't even a part of the set, but I've worn so many hats in this life. You know, I've been to combat. I've been in prison twice, married twice, divorced twice from the same woman because I'm a fucking idiot. I've been homeless. Now I'm doing stand-up, which is kind of still homeless, but we'll call it a lateral transfer, I guess. But I got people in the audience, right, that have seen me wear one of the hats, or two of the hats, or even three. But together, they've seen me throughout my whole life go up and down and up and down and up and down, and they've always been there, just pushing me up. And fuck, I shouldn't do this, right? It's gonna be the worst comedy. There's one guy, right? In 2018, I shouldn't do this, but I have to say it. In 2018, I get out of prison right before Thanksgiving, and I land flat on my face, downtown Los Angeles, 6 and 10 Pedro, heart of Skid Row, right? Just hopeless and helpless. There's one guy in the audience, and I'm not going to point him out because it's probably going to be embarrassing for him, but Thanksgiving Day, he was handing out care packages to people on Skid Row, and he saw me, and I'm not a big hugger on the best day, unless I really know you, and then I'm cool with it, but this man, he embraced me right in the middle of the street, and it had been so long since I'd had any kind of human contact that I broke down right there in the middle of the street, and I got an erection. It was weird, but it was a good hug, man. Hey, so you guys, I just turned 50. Yeah. Like 3 years ago. But still 50, right? Hey, let me tell you, good things happen at 50 and bad things happen. Like, one of the good things is now that I'm officially old as fuck, I can say whatever I want. I don't care, I'm on my way out anyway. Like, if you and me are hanging out and I think your dog's got a nice butthole, I'm gonna say something. Now, I'm not gonna be all weird about it, but I'm gonna say something. Shit. See something, say something, that's my motto. Hey, but one of the bad things that happens, though, now that I'm officially of that age, all the doctors want to put their fingers in me. I was just at a doctor the other day, had his finger in me. I was like, hey, wait a minute, aren't you a psychiatrist? He said, shh. He said, we can talk about how it made you feel if you want to. I said, hold on, man. Number one, I'm a grown-ass man. Don't shush me. And number two, what finger was that? But I was at the actual proctologist, though. He did his exam, and he said, hey, sir, you got a lot of penetration back here. Yeah, he said it just like that, too. A lot of penetration. I trust you're practicing safe sex? I said, safe sex, man? Fuck you, doctor. My butthole's blown out from smuggling heroin from Mexico. And now I feel obligated to tell every doctor about my butthole before they see it. I even told my proctologist. I don't know, fuck, he might be looking at my feet and accidentally see it and be like, ah! Hey, so it's so good to be out in public again, you guys. This quarantine, man. Yeah. Hey, quarantine made me weird, low-key, seriously weird. I bought a blow-up doll. Yeah, not for sex, that's disgusting. No, you guys, I bought her so I could have someone to watch TV with. Yeah, I mean, I ended up fucking it, but well, because it's impossible to sit next to a blow-up doll and not fuck it. But so I wanted to try different things with her. I wanted to try like ventriloquism. I love ventriloquism. Just, hey, motherfuckers, those guys are so cool, right? But I don't know if you guys know this or not. Dummies are expensive, and I should know because I have an ex-wife that used to say that all the time. And so I can't use her for ventriloquism because her mouth is like this. And the only sound I can think of that she might make is woo! So we just watch TV. But I found out a couple of things about blow-up dolls, right? Buying her. A couple of interesting things. One, when you go into a sex shop, if you go in alone, there's no way in hell you're going to convince anybody in that store that you're shopping for anybody but yourself. And number two, people that buy blow-up dolls are looked down on by everybody else in the sex shop. So this is right after they lifted the mask mandate the first time. And I'm wearing my mask anyway. I don't care. I don't want anybody to know who I am. So I go in there. I shit you not. The guy says, "Oh, you don't have to wear your mask in here." And I said, "No, safety first, safety first." He stops and he looks at me and goes, "Oh my God, I remembered you. The big pink dildo. You remember like Excalibur?" I said, "Motherfucker, I'm wearing a mask." And that was like 6 years ago. You're like a penis fucking sorcerer or something. So he says, "Okay, well, what can I help you find today? Are you looking for another dick?" I said, "No, actually, I'm looking for a blow-up doll." Guys, his demeanor changed. He loses his accent and he goes, "Oh yeah, they're on the back wall." Now what I should have said was, "Well, how about a fucking blow-up doll and a dick?" But that's not what happened, and I'm trying to use my platform to tell you guys the truth. What else? Oh, I had to quit watching porn, because I don't know if you guys can relate to this, but porn got weird for me. When the quarantine started, I was watching like HBO, side profile, soft porn, and that was good. 3 months into it, I'm watching clowns piss on each other. And that's fucking crazy, because I hate clowns, but speaking of piss, I drank my own piss. Yeah, and not by accident, no. I'm reading a book about this guy. He's on a life raft or something. He's like 14 days. Look, he was dying of thirst. I decided to drink my own piss because it's sterile and, it was good for him, whatever. I wanted to try it, whatever. Okay, I wasn't dying of thirst, but I was very thirsty. And I drank a cup of my own pee, and you know what? It tasted like I need to drink more water. Hey, so I saw my grandpa's dick when I was 5. I mean, it's no big deal. It's just grandpa showing me his dick, right? Like back when I was a kid, you saw a lot of dicks. Well, a good babysitter's hard to find. Parents wouldn't even get mad if they found out, because I mean, my grandpa was free, so it was just like, "Well, grandpa, quit showing Chris your dick. We'll see you tomorrow." But I must have he must have caught me just in this fucking, it was amazing. It was like, it looked like Battlestar Galactica. This fucking thing was so big. And he looks at me and he goes, "Oh, don't worry, Chris." He goes, as we grow, as men grow, even when you stop, your penis keeps growing. So you're gonna do okay, little guy. And then he looked at me and he says, "But you know what? So do your ears and your nose. So by the time your dick's big enough to make a difference, you're probably not gonna be able to hold your head up anymore." And that's when I found out how ugly I really was. And I'm grateful for that, because a lot of you guys never figured it out. Not you guys, but you know what I mean. I'm so ugly that when I was a little kid, the neighborhood child molester snatched me up and then dropped me back off at my house. All the kids used to scatter when they'd see the van spin around the corner. They ran because they didn't want to get touched. I ran because I wasn't ready to go home yet. Hey, so I kind of think that autoerotic asphyxiation was discovered by a guy who was going to hang himself and then decided to jerk off one last time and found a new reason to live. Hey, show of hands real quick. How many of you guys out there ever done that? Nobody? Okay, well, I'll venture a guess that 99% of the men in this room have I've tried that at least once. I say 99% because I haven't. But what I have done is discover a safe alternative. You guys want to hear this yet? I'm old. I have erectile dysfunction. I'm not proud of it. I can't get an erection. I'm not going back to prison just to make that happen. So I take Viagra. Okay? One night I take a Viagra, but because I'm old, I also fell asleep. I wake up 4 hours later, I'm erect. How long have I been that way? I don't know, but it feels like a long time. We've all seen the commercials. If you have an erection that lasts over 4 hours, call your doctor immediately. I'm not calling the fucking doctor. That would be awkward. So I do the next best thing. I start masturbating frantically. Okay, in all fairness, I always masturbate frantically, but this time something was present that's never been there before. Fear. Yeah, fellas, masturbating scared is a lot more fun than masturbating regular. You're very welcome. Hey, so a friend of mine told me that, this is gonna get a little weird. A friend of mine told me that he got abducted and probed. You guys have seen all this UFO shit, right? And I said, well, hold on, dude. You mean to tell me that they hovered over your apartment, not even a house, in Van Nuys? You look like a motherfucking hippie. They hovered over your apartment, beamed you up and played with your butthole? He said, yeah. I said, you lucky son of a bitch, man. He said, you believe me then? I said, well, yeah, why wouldn't I believe you? I've been beamed up before. He said, well, you never talked about it. I said, yeah, because nothing ever happened, man. Those assholes looked at me and said, oh, he's already been probed and they were going to release me. I said, this ain't catch and release. You can't catch and release if you are the alien, motherfucker. But it was too late. Hey, so, I saw a shirt the other day, right? It said, I eat ass. I'm walking down Hollywood Boulevard right over here. I see, I eat ass. And you guys, we're inclusive in California, but man, we gotta start thinking about people's kids. I mean, that's fucked up. Here's somebody's little 5-year-old kindergartner just starting to wrap her beautiful, brand new little mind around 3-letter words like cat, hat, eat, ass. I eat ass. It's like, really? And so I was gonna be a Karen. No offense to anybody named Karen. I was gonna be a Karen and say something, but as the person got closer, I saw it was a woman. So that was kind of hot. You guys ever see the movie Shawshank Redemption? Yeah. That's bullshit. Look, for those of you guys that haven't seen it, Shawshank Redemption is about a white guy, played by a white guy, who goes to prison and becomes best friends with a black dude, played by Morgan Freeman, who's also narrating the movie. Okay, first and foremost, prison politics would never in a million years allow a white man and a black man to be friends like that. It's just not gonna happen. Okay, but let's just say for the sake of this stupid fucking joke that they were best of friends, right? Okay, there's a scene in this movie where the white guy's getting raped. And Morgan's telling me about it. He says, well, I wish I could tell you that Andy fought a good fight that day. And shut the fuck up, Morgan, and go help your friend. Listen, that's my time, you guys. I love you so much. Thank you so much for coming.